Hey YouTube, welcome to another video. In this episode, I will introduce to you a new revision of the new generation LAN configuration. Before we start with this video, if you're new to networking, Omada, VLAN, Wi-Fi, SSID, and access control and the likes, I highly suggest that you watch the previous episodes based on the NewGen LAN configuration series of videos. Those episodes cater to the new folks and starts from the very beginning, including how each devices are wired up. As for these episodes, I will cover how to implement a private InterVLAN communication. This little cloud in here, so that's what's new. Okay, as you may already know, InterVLAN traffic works by default without any additional configuration needed from the user. NewGen LAN configuration uses this base functionality and then implement distinctive ACLs to shape how InterVLAN traffic works. In contrast, next-gen LAN configuration reverses that functionality. That is, while the new gen operates on a permit all, then limit the traffic, next gen operates on deny all, then limit the traffic. So the focus of this episode is to show you how to limit the inter-VLAN routing to a select few VLANs within its selective group. Okay, so I'm just going here just to show you the table in here. So this is the NewGen LAN version 2023.0501. The main change is the addition of the VLANs that can fully send and receive traffic without any restrictions within their own group, and it will be only within their group but still not allowed outside of the VLANs in that group. So they will have unfettered communication within each other. So these three VLANs that I have in here for demonstration purposes and in the diagram are night, day, and cycle. So if you have been following the series, you will remember that I have completed this part of the NewGen LAN configuration, the last of which is the secluded Wi-Fi, and each VLAN have their own respective functionality or characteristics. Okay. So for these episodes, the focus mainly is in this particular box. Okay. I have pre-created the night, day, and cycle VLANs, and they have internet access, they have unfettered access within one another. They don't have access to the management VLAN to make it secure, but they have the private inter-VLAN communication. Okay, and the granular access is not applicable. They still have granular access if they wanted to, but it is not applicable because they have full unfettered access, unlike in this previous table wherein they have limited access to a few ports like SSH or DNS or VNCs in my examples. So one of the use case for this one, if you're thinking, well, why do I need that? One of the use case, if there is a need for a server network wherein you need multiple segments, multiple VLANs, and you would like to experiment on those kind of things, something like a simple data center. The broadcast domain is limited to /24, but again, it's very flexible. You can either increase the broadcast domain or you can decrease it. So you can use a /22 instead of /24, or you can use a /26, or even any other subnetting or super netting that you can think of based on this particular configuration. The capability of this particular design can scale well beyond the 3 VLANs, although I'm going to demonstrate the 3 VLAN intercommunication, but just keep in mind that this is not just relegated or limited to 3 VLANs. So let's switch to this setup. Before we review that, let's just review the current configuration here. So for the LANs, this is where we all stop, but I actually added 3 VLANs in here. We have 60, 70, and 80, but all the other VLANs has been there ever since the new generation LAN configuration series of videos. There is a slight change in here. I just returned the IoT from 107 to 90 as to keep it up to date on my current numbering. Okay, and there are no special settings on these new VLANs. The 60, 70, and 80 are just your typical LAN configuration or VLAN configuration. It's a /24 and it starts with in 100. Okay. For the wireless networks, Again, it's very similar to the setup that we had before during the secluded Wi-Fi implementation, aside from the addition and changes of the VLAN 90 or VLAN 107 here. Used to be 107, but other than that, the 60, 70, and 80 are just pre-created. For the gateway ACLs, the same number of ACLs in here, the same turned off ACL in here. We have 3 in the gateway, we have 7 in the switch, and we have 1 in the EAP for a total of 11 ACLs for that whole table. For the profiles and then groups, we have 7 groups so far. Nothing changes there, nothing new in there. For the services, no changes here as well. There is still the AdGuard server, which is the 192.168.10.75. That's still in effect and that's still in there. And we have the 192.168.0.100 reserved for the OC300 controller, still the same. So for the devices, this is what we have here. Still the same number of devices. The only thing that I probably updated here is the version of the gateway. In the past, I have the version 1.2.3, I believe. I have recently updated it. Okay. For the switch, I have already pre-configured some of the ports. Yep, in here 60, 70, and 80 to be on ports 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we'll get back to that later. For the clients, it's still the same number of clients. We have this custom AdGuard server in here. You can see this device in here. Okay. And we have the 90.100, this guy in here. That's the Pi desk. This is the OC300 controller. See, same IP. This is the Pi machine, this guy. Okay, and media PC, this is my PC. This is the one that I'm using for recording. Details, you can see it's the same IP address. I also preloaded the Omada controller on the cloud, and I still have the BNC pre-logged in. It's in here. Okay, so you can see that's it. So this is the IoT. Like I said, this is the Pi desk, and this is the Pi machine. Let's go here to the clients again. Okay, so let's go here to the clients. Here and here. So 90.100, Pi machine is 10.100. Okay, so let's close this. Let's close this. Okay, so let's get on with the configuration now. When I was making this particular episode during the next generation series of videos, I was thinking how to properly implement this particular configuration in new generation. So the way I would do this is that according to the use case, all 3 VLANs can access each other without any restrictions, but anything else outside within their network cannot reach them. So this is a challenge mode. If you know how to do it, this is new generation LAN configuration. Think of it where you would like to implement it. Is it going to be in the gateway, switch, or EAP? By the way, this configuration works for both wired and wireless. So now I'll go with the solution. I will not use the gateway ACL because this is stateful, meaning even if I deny, unless I fully deny both ways, there will always be a chance that a traffic will flow from one direction to another. I would like this to be bulletproof, so I'm going with the switch ACL. So the next part of the challenge is how many ACLs we are going to need. We have 3 VLANs that need to be intercommunicating with one another. We'll have inter-VLAN traffic, so the question is how many ACLs we need. Since this new generation LAN configuration operates on by default, it's a permit all. That means most of our ACLs will be based on deny. So this one will be deny. InterVLAN night day cycle. So by its name, you probably have figured out how I will do it. Okay. If you have been following the series, you should know by now that I always use the first word of the policy and then the second and third to describe what is the source, and then the last few words are the destination. Okay. Will I need bidirectional? So again, that's another thing. But if it's deny, you don't need the bidirectional. Okay. So for the network, thing that you need to watch out for is, are you going to select network, IP group, or IP port group, or MAC group? The same thing here. So in here, I will select network. There you go. And in here, I will select network as well. And then I will select all. Okay. You can see that it's all. It's a trick. I will unselect these three. Okay, so create. And that's pretty much it. In here, there is no need to reorder the ACLs. This should one work properly in here. So let me just blow up my screen here again. So this one is 3 ports in here. This is port 60, 70, and 80. This is night, day, and cycle. VLAN 60, VLAN 70, VLAN 80. I will move my Pi machine to VLAN 60. I will move my Pi desk, this device, you can see there is light here, to VLAN 80, and it will turn off. Go back here and let me shut it off properly. Let me shut it off properly. Shut down. Okay. Sudo reboot now. There you go. So while it is in the process of rebooting, you see there's a light there, yellow. I will remove this and it will shut off. Okay, and because this is powered by PoE, and now it will boot again. Okay. As for this one, okay, this one is it. So let's try it again here. As you can see, I can connect to it like that. If I connect here, okay, now I will not be able to connect here. There you go. Okay, so let me do a few pings in here. So I pre-configured these clients as well before I started this video, so I know their IPs already when they change. So I'm pinging this for the Pi machine, and I'm pinging this for the Pi desk. You know what, let me ping Google first, and I'll do the Pi desk later. Ping google.com. You know, let me just ping it as well here. Ping 192.168.80.100. Okay, so you can see that currently I have internet access. I have full local access. That's because I'm in the admin VLAN. And from the admin VLAN, I cannot reach any VLAN 60, 70, or 80. Okay, so this one is 60 or 80. I'm not pinging 70 yet because my machine will be in the VLAN 70. Okay, so now you can see here. So this is my cable. I'm putting it to VLAN 70, and I will have a 70.100 IP address. As you can see, there will be failures in here, but as soon as I put it back, all of the 3 consoles will reply. There we go. You know that I have internet access now, and then it's replying. I can reach 60, 80, and then 60, and we can verify that by connecting here. I pre-configured this as well. There you go. This is 60, and this one should be 80. Let me just resize the screen. Okay, so let me remove the number of pings that I have in here. I will stop pinging this one. Okay, so this one is pinging 60, and I'm 60, I'm going to ping 80. 80.100. And then this one I'm going to ping This one I'm going to ping 70. So 192.168.70.100. This is my PC. This is my PC's IP, the admin PC. There you go, 70.100. That's my IP. So as you can see, my PC is pinging. This one, my PC is pinging the Pi desk. My PC is pinging Pi machine. Pi machine is pinging Pi desk, and Pi desk is pinging my PC. So there is a circular communication. Okay. So I can also do SSH to both of them without adding any additional ACL, because this is unfettered communication. So that will be 60.100. There you go. And then 80. There you go. Same thing here. SSH Pi at 192.168.60.100. Oh, I basically I did it to myself. There you go. And let's do it to myself here. 192.168.80.100. There you go. I'm just proving that you can do it both. That you can do the SSH, and this is how it will apply. I need to demonstrate internet access in here. Let's see the internet access. So let me open the browser here. I'm still in the 70. I'm still in the same VLAN. See, 70.100. And I will have internet access. Let me try yahoo.com. Here we go, yahoo.com. Yahoo.com in here. And let's see, yahoo.com. Okay, so, and I will also show that I don't have any more access to the local console. So you can see I cannot access it anymore. However, since I have internet access, I should be able to refresh this board. There you go. This is how it should apply, quite fast really. And you can see the updated IP addresses of the client as well. The Pi desk from 90.100, it's now 192.168.80.100. The Pi machine is from 10.100, it becomes 60. And my PC used to be from 0.103, is now 192.168.70.100. So I think that's pretty much it. I have never seen anything like this or the NewGen or next-gen configuration shared in YouTube or in the official website or any articles anywhere on the web. I haven't seen anyone implement something like this. I really strongly believe that both the NewGen as well as the next generation is very flexible, very versatile, and a very powerful LAN configuration and design. It covers many use cases for the modern basic home network. So if you like it, please give it a like. If you dislike it, please give it a dislike and let me know what I can improve on. Also, please subscribe to my channel. Subscription is free. There's nothing to pay. It helps me and my channel and encourages me to make more videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell as well to get you notified whenever I release a new video. I hope you learned something from this video, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you and bye-bye.